Articles are of two types, definite articles and indefinite articles. Definite article is the and indefinite articles are a and an. Today I am going to explain only indefinite articles a and an. Both these indefinite articles are used for singular nouns like a book, a pen, a table, an orange, an apple, an. Yes, exactly. Okay, now tell me, what will be the difference between the two? Have you heard of vowels? A, E, I, O, U? Correct. Now, the difference between a and an is on the usage of the sound of the first letter of the next word. Look at the first one, a table. Whenever you have these articles, check the next word. The starting sound, if you look at this alphabet, it's a consonant. What is a consonant? The alphabets other than A, E, I, O and U. These are vowels. These are vowels and the remaining alphabets are called as consonants. So you have a concept of consonants and vowels, right? Now, whenever you are using a or an, check the next word. The starting sound, not the alphabet, the sound. We always check the sound here, okay? Now, the starting sound of this word, table, is t. T does not fall under the category of vowels. So, obviously, t will fall under the category of consonant. T is a consonant. So, we put a always before a consonant. Take the next phrase, an orange. What is the starting sound of this word? O. The starting sound is O, which is a vowel sound. O. Correct. So if the next word has a vowel sound as the starting sound, we will always use an before it. That means an is used in front of the vowel sound. Let me make this clear with another example. Orange is a citrus fruit. Now look here, I have used both the indefinite articles in one sentence. And how have I judged what to use where? Of course, look at the next word here, next word, and look at the starting sound of the next word. Like here, an orange. Now since orange is a vowel sound, I have used an here. Whereas since citrus has a consonant sound, I have used a here. Both the indefinite articles a and an are always used before a countable noun. You know what are countable nouns? What are countable nouns? Countable nouns are those nouns which can be counted in numbers. For example, pens. Can you count the number of pens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So anything that can be counted in numbers will always have these indefinite articles in front of it, either a or an. After this brief introduction on a or an, now I will give you certain rules to follow for the usage of a or an. Each rule will be flashed in front of the screen, and for each rule I will give you a few examples. Let's start. A or an can be used to express quantity. Look at this. Am I expressing quantity anywhere here? Yes, the word few expresses quantity. So whenever I am expressing quantity, I will always use an indefinite article in front of it. Now since the word few has got the starting sound f, which is a consonant. Therefore, I am using a here. There is a lot of rice in the bowl. Where is the term which expresses quantity? Lot. Lot expresses quantity. Correct. So before lot, and because it has a starting sound as consonant, we will use an indefinite article a. We can also use indefinite articles before units of price, rate, weight, etc. Okay, now see here, apples cost rupees 85 a kilo. So wherever there is a unit of measurement, that is in weight, that is kilo, I will always put an indefinite article before it, that is a. Instead of using the number 1, we can also use these articles. Now here, instead of using 100, 1 billion, 1 era, I can use these indefinite articles here. Again, that depends on the starting sound of the next word. Like here, 100. The starting sound of this word is a consonant, h. Whereas in era, the starting sound is eh, which is a vowel sound. Therefore, I have used separate indefinite articles here. If you look at the sentence here, 1,000 people were there. In other words, it also means there were 1,000 people. Now, instead of using the word 1, I substituted it with an indefinite article here. I can also use this when I'm talking about expressing frequencies. The word once is a word of frequency. Likewise, if you look here, the words like twice, once, thrice, such words are words of frequency. So if you have such expressions of frequency in a sentence, then also you have to use an indefinite article here. Children, the concept of using a or an completely depends on the starting sound that I have already told you. So you have to make sure that do not look at the alphabet, look at its sound. Sometimes you have a consonant alphabet but a vowel sound. What is the difference between the two? Now if you look at the next word, you will see that both start with H. Do not get confused with the alphabet. Look at how the word is pronounced. For example, look at this one. A humble man. Humble starts with the consonant sound h. Whereas an honest man. Honest. This starts with a vowel sound o. An honest man. So you have to see the sound with which the next word begins. An MBA. Now you would say that M is a consonant, correct? But when we say M, how's the sound like? M. So it starts with a vowel sound. And of course, when it starts with a vowel sound, you have to add an. Similarly, look at this. SP. S. S is a combination of A and S. So the starting sound here is A. And because again it's a vowel sound, A, E, I, O, U, it's a vowel sound. Therefore, you will add an before SP. There's one more thing that you have to remember. If you have an adjective before the noun, you will always take the starting sound of that adjective, not the noun. Now, there are nouns here, and before every noun, I have put an adjective here. A red apple. When I'm specifying an indefinite article here, like this, I will not go as per the noun, but I will go as per the next word, that is the adjective here. Since the adjective has a consonant beginning sound, I will add a here. Look in the next line. An amazing car. Okay, I have put an indefinite article here, an. But this indefinite article is not for the noun car, but it is for the adjective amazing. Because amazing starts with a vowel sound, I have used an here. Till now we saw where all we can use a or an, but there are certain places where you cannot use a or an. These are certain rules which I'll tell you one by one along with an example, and mind them. Please do not make that mistake. Okay, we cannot use an indefinite article before plurals. As in the beginning also I had told you that these are used only for singular nouns or pronouns. So if you have anything in plural, like, will never have an indefinite article before it. The second rule says that it should not be used before uncountables. Cannot be counted one by one in numbers. For example, rice, or quantity of water, or there is little rice, or there is a lot of rice, or there is much rice. The third rule says that before the names of substances we cannot use. What could be the names of substances like silver, gold, copper, or glass? Next rule says that we cannot use before abstract nouns. Now what are abstract nouns? Abstract nouns are the words given to the feelings. Feelings like happy, sad, cry, pain, grief, love, hate. These are all abstract nouns which have feelings which you cannot touch. You can only feel them inside you. So if you have abstract nouns, you cannot use indefinite articles before it. The last rule says that you cannot use it before meals. Meals, case you are referring to a particular meal hosted by someone very special, then you will use an indefinite article. For example, where is the name of the meal here? Dinner. But if it's a normal meal, if it's a regular general meal, then I will not use anything before it. Just dinner, not a dinner. Okay? But if this kind of dinner is hosted by somebody very special, sentence, this particular dinner is hosted for someone special. Yes. So if you're talking about a particular event where this meal is served or arranged, then this will use the indefinite article in this case. Now this is an exception for a or an. Okay children, let's have a quick recap of what we did today in the form of a small exercise, just 5 sentences for you. I'll help you solve it. Let's start. You are late by dash r. Okay, now here you have to look at the starting sound r. Although it's h, but it has a vowel sound. So for vowel sound, we will write an, by an r. Second, my mother wears dash blue apron in the kitchen. Now I told you about adjectives. Yes, so when you are using an indefinite article here, you have to go as per the adjective, not as per the noun here. Since the adjective starts with a consonant sound, we will write o. Next, please drive at 40 kilometers dash r. Now here there is a unit of measurement or unit of time or speed or rate, weight, anything. When we are talking about units, we always use indefinite article here. So 40 kilometers an hour. He visits temple twice dash week. Now here we are talking about frequency. How many times a week? Twice. So twice a week. I ate dash sandwich for lunch. Now since sandwich is singular, countable, so for singular we always use indefinite articles. And because it starts with a consonant sound, we will use a. That's all in today's video. In my next video, I will help you solve the exercise on a or an in your BBC Compactor grammar book. Till then, revise the rules that I have just given you and take care of yourself.